Hi, welcome back to Learning with Mr. Mercaldo. I'm going to be offering lots of hacks, tips, tricks, and resources for my fellow educators preparing for blended learning, remote learning, or in-classroom learning throughout the 2020-2021 school year. Today's hack is how to cover paperback books. This is the time of year where I'm usually setting up my classroom library, and I want to go into that prepared this year with my books already covered. That way they'll be more durable and be able to last much longer for use of future students. In fact, I have some books that I've covered that are from when I was in 6th grade that are still in good repair now to continue being used as a resource. Alright, let's go over the materials that you'll need. First, you'll need a pair of scissors. That's one of the key materials. You'll need this ready roll cover paper. And you need a book worth wrapping. Another tool that you can use is this, I think it's called a bone. This is not required, but it's going to be used today. Some other tools you might want to keep are book repair tape. And I think it's important we teach children how to care for their nice things. And what is a nicer thing than books? Okay, so we want to take care of our books and make them last long so that we can enjoy the stories over and over again, and also so other people can enjoy the stories. Alright, take a closer look at this paper for this ready roll covers. You notice it has a grid, right? So you're going to go up 2 columns, 2 spots up on the grid, 2 spots over, and you're going to cut up. So I'll do the cut up first. Cut 2 lines from the top as well. I'm going to go all the way over here. You might have to rotate this a bit so you can get the cut nice and clean. And you're going to cut right on the line. Okay. So now we have the piece that we're going to use. It's a little too long. You can cut up here. There you have it. Now you have this fitting. Okay, so the next step will be to peel off this. We'll peel all this off. Now we're going to place our book. We'll place the book like so on the paper, and then we'll peel the paper back over the book. And then this is the part where if you have a bone, you can use a bone, or you could just use your fingers to smooth this out. Try to get it as smooth as possible. If you don't have a bone, your fingers will work just fine. Okay, so for this next step, we're going to cut squares out right from the corners, right up to the edge of the book, so that when we fold it, there won't be any problems. So, just cut the squares out like so. And we cut out all of our squares. You see, these squares have been removed from the edges. Alright, now that you've had the squares removed from the edges, your next step is going to be to cut out the top here above the binding. You're going to remove this part. So you can just cut down the side there and cut this part here. And you're going to remove this little piece from the contact paper from the top of the binding. And nice and close, clean cut there. So it should look like so. You cut that part off. Same thing on the other side. This little piece here needs to be removed. For this next step, we're going to fold the sides in first. So we're going to fold this in very carefully. Don't overforce it or the book might bend up, but just on the line. All right. And then, well, there you have it. This book now looks much more durable, like it's going to last many more years. It really looks the same. You can barely tell it has plastic wrap on it, but when you hold it, it feels more durable. And so there's nothing really left to do now but to read the book. Since I assigned it for all my students for summer reading, all my students coming into 6th grade this year know that I'm reading it too. In fact, I'm about to start it right now. And so if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm going to be doing another video about how to do hardcover books later on when I get back to my classroom. Until then, happy reading!
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow.